Hi, my friends, and welcome to a new episode of Before and After Shaves. Tonight we were going to do a shave, but tonight we're going to do it just a little different, something, let's call it like a classic, old school, back in the day shave, before they had, all these artisan products, and anything like that. Just a good old simple, classic, relaxing shave with things like a Gillette Red Tip. 1955, I believe. This should be. It is date code A2. So it should be the second quarter of 1955. But yes, a twist to open razor. Really smooth. And it has a Gillette Wilkinson sword blade in it. Today will be its third use. But yeah, I'm going to get a better up close view. I bought this in a local antique market, and she's a beaut, I'll tell you. Got it at a good price. Overhang, there's some to be aware of. If you can see, if you're like shaving under your nose and stuff, just be aware of that little overhang. The red tip isn't worn out too bad. The bottom's still intact. It's just like the corners, like around the sides. But really, it's in good shape. It cleaned up beautifully. I did not polish it. I just did Dawn water and a toothbrush. And I didn't want to remove too much of the original, so I wanted to keep it at its classic splendor as much as I could. But yeah, opens beautifully, closes beautifully. As you can see, one door's a little faster, but it shuts pretty even. Blade gap is nice, as you can see. It's got a little bit of something on it. Might be plate loss. I'm not sure. But yes, a 1955 Gillette Red Tip razor. And I believe it's the super speed type. I think one time I thought it was flare tip, but I think it's a super speed. Out of the three, there's a blue tip and a red tip. And there's also just a regular super speed, which is just the same color as the razor itself. So, and there's several types, I imagine. All right, that's the razor and the blade. Now the shaving cream, good old classic, but it's got a difference to it. It's the Palmolive for men. It's the Rinfrenscante crema de barba. Pardon my accent, but yeah, it looks backwards in my camera, but it shouldn't be for you. Yeah, the Palmolive shave cream. So back in the day, they had the shave sticks and the original. It was all original Palmolive. See, this is the mentholated, and that's all I have. But I'm sure they might have had that too. But this particular one, I believe, is made in sold in Europe. There's a few different ones out there, different colors, different scents, maybe. I need to try them. And the aftershave, I'll go ahead and just tell you straight up. It's not the original aftershave, but this is today's take on it. The Aqua Velva Original Ice Blue Cooling Aftershave Firms and Tones. But yeah, a lot of people, if you don't know, this is not the original formulation. It is a reformulation, and they might claim it is the original, but it's really not, because I hear there's others. There's one that's made in Spain. It's called Williams Ice Blue. And it might see Aqua Velva, I can't remember. But it's the original, it's like the original scent. Or it's closer to it. It's got more of the musk. See, this one doesn't have as much musk in it. It's more of just an ice, maybe like a cool berry scent. Aqua, something like that. But it's a cool aqua. It smells sweet, lacking the musk. And if you want the musk, and this is probably a closer take on that, is the Aqua Velva Musk Aftershave Cologne. I tell you, I love the scent of both of these, and this one here, I like that muskiness. If you've used it, you know what I mean. All right, that's the cream in the aftershave. The brush I'm going to use, I got to soak it in the Red Skull in distilled water. One of my new brushes, from Phoenix Shaving, or Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, the Green Ray. an old school take on a vintage Ever Ready brush. And it's even kind of a brown color too, like the original, which I really like. But yeah, it's been soaking in this distilled water. But yeah, that's the green ray brush. I'll show you the box it comes in too. I got it sitting up here. A really cool box. It's got the doppelganger character on it. It's a 24 millimeter triple synth shaving brush. Yeah, tribble. Sorry, I said triple. It's a tribble. It's a the knot. It's okay. Let me get my the type of knot that's in that brush. It's called a tribble. Tribble, which I'm not exactly sure, like you know how they name them, but yeah, Phoenix shaving. And that's the back of the box. And that's the bottom of the box, just like the bottom of the brush. But yeah, excellent brush, Doug. I've used it a few times, or used it once before. Excellent brush. I'm anxious to see how it face lathers with this Palmolive soap. So now let's get the shave started. I'm gonna wet the face. Let me get the water warm. I hope everyone's having a great day, and again, I hope everyone's ready for Christmas. Do all your shopping. And maybe wet the face here. And sporting the fedora and blue suede, or not blue suede, but blue plaid. What did I say, suede? Yeah, blue plaid shirt. Really nice warm shirt too. Wet the face a little more. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get the shaving cream ready. Yeah, Palmolive for men. Rinfrenscante al mentolo. It sounds more Italian, but it says it comes from Europe. Oh, it should be. I'm pretty sure that's in the same area. Pardon me if I'm wrong. Let me shake this brush off a little bit. I'm going to put shaving cream inside this volcano here. I'm going to do about a good pea size. Like toothpaste. That's a lot like a toothpaste. Yeah, about that much. If I have to add a little bit, I will. I should not have to. All right, got the face wet, got the brush wet, got the cream in. Let's get the lathering. Boy, I'm gonna get the glasses all. Look at that. Excellent brush, got a good grip. I'm still kind of trying to figure the grip. That's a good way to hold it. But yeah, I just let me take my time to mention this. I just watched She Shaves with Jill's channel on YouTube. Yeah, she called She Shaves with Jill. And I had sent her a Christmas card among a few select white shavers out there on YouTube. If you're watching, you know who you are. But again, I'm gonna have to wet this brush. I thought it'd be kind of a fun, cool thing to do, and I was really happy to hear that she had received it, and one of the other guys received his. I'm glad they got them, and the addresses were written correctly on my end. But again, I'm glad you all enjoyed that, and that would be kind of a cool thing to do. Really nice and different. And okay. Seems pretty slick. Yeah. I think that's okay. Okay. Got plenty on the brush. If I have to add a little drop, I will. All right, let me get the razor. I'm going to wet the razor under some warm water, and let's get to the shave. But yes, it was really nice to send that Christmas card to a few of the YouTubers, and oh, yeah, look at that thing just plow through that shave cream. Really smooth. Got good good slickness. Third use Wilkinson sword blade. Still doing a pretty good job. It's not 100% BBS, but it's close to DFS. I really need it up here. It's got some good what do you call it? Cushion. It's got some good cushion for a soap at a good price too, and something I would have used back in the day. It was very common, especially in Europe. but for a bargain soap, it's an excellent shave cream to start off with. I need to rinse my razor. It's getting overfilled with cream. Has just a basic menthol smell if you're newer to it. Excellent price. Excellent way to start off wet shaving. Watch the stash. No, I'm kind of moving a little fast. Yeah, I figured I'd have to do this shave tonight because I have to work in the morning. So I wanted to get my shave done so I'd be clean for tomorrow. Let's see here. Trying to be extra careful with the stash. Okay. And the soul patch. Okay. Had no pre-shave on. I did wash with the cube pre-shave like I always do. Alright. Kind of dried out on me as I was finishing too. Okay. A good first pass. Let's rinse the razor. Let me rinse my face off just a little bit. And when I do that because I don't want to get whiskers in my brush. So, okay. Good cooling, mentholated shave. I'll leave some slickness. Well, wipe my face off and rinse my hands off. Okay. I know I'm going to forget to say something. I always do. There's been a few videos I'll say stuff and then I'll end up being done and I'll republish and I'll be like, oh, I should have said this or that. And I'm sure you other YouTubers are like that too. You'll say something and you'll forget something or you might say something wrong. All right. I'm going to have to wet this. It's kind of, feels like a dry, thick lather. Let me dribble some of this water out of my skull here. There we go. All right. There's some slickness right there. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, this brush has it's a different kind of grip than I'm used to, but I'm getting the hang of how it works. But yeah, it's a reproduction of a vintage Ever Ready brush. And he's did a few of them too. From Phoenix Arts and Accoutrements. Very high quality for an awesome price. Okay. Looks pretty thick. Man. Yeah, just a tiny bit more water. That really got thick on my skin. And that was a very comfortable first pass too for a third use blade. It's because this cream has such a good cushion to it. So I think it's one of the top, so there are 6 really good ones. I forgot how they phrased it. Let me clean my neck off here. Wash my hand off. There we go. I got a dang neck brace on. Like Paul says, neck brace time. Paul H. Films. Alright, let's do... I'm only going to do 2 passes. I'm going to do across the grain, like from the back, move forward. There we go. Get it wet enough. It's not going to cake up too much. Or it's not going to be so hard to mow through. Hear that good feedback? And also the Red Tip is really revered to be one of the best twist to open razors. people, you know, if you see a red tip razor, pick it up, buy it if you can. Rinse the razor off. Okay. There we go. A little more comfortable this time. Still trying to get the hang of doing that. And also, I've got some Christmas decorating. Well, I did some Christmas decorating, and I had some help from my mom, and we got the tree finished the other day, and it looks really nice in the living room. We're kind of there by the front door. It really turned out nice, really. I mean, better than I thought it would this year. I have such a collection of ornaments to put on there. Okay, rinse that off. Now to the neck. And outside the house, I've got a projector that flashes lasers. That feels really nice. I've got one of those projectors. Oh, I got a weeper. I'll whip out the alum block for that. Yeah, I've got one of them laser projectors that you'd get from Walmart. Oh, got another. That's more of a blemish. Yeah, it's more like a pimple. Sorry, I keep interrupting that conversation or changing the topic. But if you have like one of those laser lights that shines on your house, yeah, I've got one of those. I've got some icicle lights, and a few on the bush or in the shrubs. Man, such a comfortable TTO. Or for some that don't know what TTO means, it means twist to open razor. It's terminology in the wet shaving world, like BBS, baby bottom shave, baby butt shave, baby bottom smooth. Different ways to say it. Man, still some whiskers. Yeah, very comfortable, good old fashioned, like they would back in the 50's, 60's, early 70's. And it was a chore back then too. And if you would have your Old Spice mug or old-fashioned shaving scuttle. Maybe have your little shave stand in your bedroom. Get your hot water outside, or get your water outside. Boil it over the stove. Take it in there. Put it in your scuttle. Put your brush in there. Get your soap and brush prepared for your shave. Just back in the day, it was not a hobby, but now. It's blown up into a big vintage hobby. And it's just absolutely a life-changing thing. I didn't think it could be. But it's almost my first year doing it. Okay, I did my last pass. I rinsed my... Well, let me rinse my face off. I wiped the face off, but let me do one more wipe here. Back in the day, it's just changed. And it turned into this hobby, and now look at us bringing back the traditional wet shaving, the splendor that it was. The stash is looking spectacular. It's getting there. I've had it for over a month and a half. I think 3 months it'll show, but right now it is starting to come in. Okay, got the face done. All right, let me do my alum here. And the alum I used, and this is not one you would find back in the day. It's an alum deodorant, or like a potassium deodorant called Thai Crystal. And I've had it for a while, and I didn't even know until I started wet shaving and watching YouTube. Yeah, I'm assuming they would have had, alum back in the day, because I mean, I've mentioned it, to a few people, and they know about it like it's not a new thing. So Okay. Trying to get some feedback here. And it'll help, this and a styptic pencil, kind of the same type of material, or same kind of material. It'll help stop cuts from bleeding out. It'll help clot them. It'll help clot your nicks. Doesn't feel too bad. And some people can choose whether or not to rinse the alum off their face. You can leave it on, or you can take it off, rinse it off with some warm or cool water. And that's what I'll do is I'll rinse it off with a little warm water, because I've still got the aftershave to put on. Okay. And it takes away all the slickness. And it's also good to put in your mustache if you're trying to shape your mustache out too. Yeah. I'm still trying to work out the handlebars and flatten it up. Because it still likes to come undone on me because it's still kind of short. It's kind of between short and long. So some of the whiskers like to come down until I put enough wax and alum in. And I'll comb it through when I can. Alright. Some patch. Rinse my hands off. Just a little more on the face. Alright. Face is rinsed off good. Alright, to the good part. The good part of the post-shave. After the alum, Aqua Velva. Shake your aftershaves. I'll have to say it if in every video, I'll have to remind you. That and rotate your razor, and no pressure on your razor. Unless it's an SE or injector or cartridge, there's always a little to some pressure. Good little palmful. There's going to be a burn. Let's see. No, not too bad. Good sweet smell. Like a berry. If anyone's thought of that, like a berry scent. Made a noise. It's like... Alright. Since I've got this on, I'm not going to go too hard up. And then there's more of a burn up here because I was kind of going on it. So there's more exposure up here. And it does dry out on me up here more. I don't know if anyone else has that problem. It's like when you're shaving around your mustache and soul patch. Like, do you ever get more of a burn there because you're trying to, be careful but yet make sure you get it shaved clean and even? Yeah, let me know in the comments, like what you do, It's like, do you ever have trouble with that? Or, as I don't want to chop it off by accident. That's always my concern. So I always try to keep that in mind. Man, that's really shaping good. All right. Nice, cooling, refreshing vintage menthol shave. Let me do a recap here. The razor. 1955 Gillette Red Tip razor. Twist to open. Non-adjustable. Gillette Wilkinson sword. Third and final use on the blade. That's what it looks like on the inside. Got the diamond. And it's got the little blade catcher, like on the sides. Like back in the day, they had the blade dispensers. You would put your blade there and just drop it in. Like that. And just twist your razor shut. Let me show that as I'm twisting. Really smooth. I'm just surprised I found this in the local market. Gillette Red Tip. Find one if you can. If you see one, grab it. All right. And after that, the brush, the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Green Ray, a tribble knot, 24 millimeter synthetic. Still has plenty of soap left with the volcano exposed. Okay. And the soap, of course, was the Palmolive mentholated, the Rinfrenscante. Excellent stuff. Like $3 or $4 a tube, depending on how you buy it. And after the shave, I put on the alum on the face and wiped it off with some warm water. And then the final part of the post-shave, Aqua Velva Ice Blue, classic Ice Blue. It's not the original. And that's the back, if you want to see the back of the bottle. Pretty common. You can find these in your pharmacy as well. Walmart, high retail store. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the shave. And Also, I soaked my brush in my Red Skull in distilled water. Okay, let me finish. And that's my shave, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed it, and thank you all very much for your subscriptions. Shaving is a brotherhood. Richmond strong. You know, it's all a brotherhood and sisterhood. Yeah, including the ladies as well. You know, the lady white shavers. Shaving is a brotherhood and a good bonding experience. We all get along in our groups, YouTube and everything, and it just keeps the hobby alive, everyone. So if you're looking to get into white shaving, just keep on looking and don't give up. And everyone, I wish you a good night and good day tomorrow and whenever you watch the video. And y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if you watch it later on. And again, thank you very much. And I will be back soon with another video. Take care.